Everyone, so now we have point to multipoint. In this mode OSPF, like same thing as we done just now, but this is a point to multipoint. In this one, what we will do, in the point to multipoint, we will have no DR and BDR in this one, but neighbor will be automatically discovered depending upon how the interface is configured. Depending upon the interface configuration, it will discover the neighbor. Interface have to configure with the IP OSPF network point to multipoint command. If we use this command, they will work. And what we will have the hello timer will be 30 seconds, dead timer will be 120 seconds. So we will verify this one. Similar configuration means the topology is same, only the configuration is different. Configuration what we will have here, same thing till here, but when we are configuring the OSPF, we will write like this command. We will write IP OSPF network point to multipoint. In under the interface, we need to type this one. After that, just we need to configure the OSPF. Okay, so we will do this one. Let me save first of all this configuration. I will save this configuration and this one. And now what we can do, I will take new notepad. Okay, here let me copy paste this configuration, so easily we can do this lab. Instead of writing, I will copy paste. This is a R1 configuration, so I will write here R1 configuration, and then this one is a R2 configuration. This is a R2 configuration, and meanwhile same topology we are using, so I will switch off this all thing and we will switch on again all this one. Okay, so all the configuration will be erased, so we can do the new configuration. So I switch off this one, I will restart this, I will restart this, I will restart. So now we will copy paste the configuration so we can directly paste. I will show you what changes here we have. Let me copy, then I will explain that one. So this is a R3, and in R3 what configuration we are going to do, we are going to do this one from here to here, this one. So let me paste this configuration here. So what is the difference here means, from here to here, this one we already know. Okay, from here to here we know already, that is we are assigning the IP. Till here this is the same configuration. We are using the frame relay, that's why we put this command. And after that, in this interface where we want to configure, in that interface we need to write IP OSPF network point to multipoint. I will show you this one. After that, just configure the OSPF, that's all. Topology is same like this, and here we are using S3 by 1, S3 by 2, S3 by 3. But in our topology, whatever we have, we need to check that interface. S3 by 0, so this should be S3 by 0. Here also, or here what we have, here we have S3 by 0, and here we have S3 by, oh, so last time we checked incorrect, that's why maybe not coming. Maybe that's why it is having issue. If you see here, I am thinking all router is having same S3 by 0, but here S3 by 2. Maybe that's why it is not working. We did not check the S3 by 2. We check only S3 by 0, and we restarted also already. Maybe that's why it is not working before. Anyhow, now we will do this lab. Later we will see that one. You got my point, right? What I am thinking and what I am checking before, I am thinking all the router is having the interface S0 by 3. S0 by 3, but this router is not having S0 by 3, we have S3 by 2. So if we are using S3 by 2, then we need to configure S3 by 2. Last time we configure not this one, we configured this one. That's why we did not get the output in our previous lab. Anyhow, now we will correct the configuration here. Here this will be the S3 by 0 for R1, and in the R2 we have S3 by 0 only. So I will change this S3 by 0, R2 also. For R3 is 3 by 2. Okay, R3 is 3 by 2. So let me copy paste, or before that one let me copy paste from here to here, this one. So let me go here, this is the R1. I will go inside the R1 and I will paste this one. Okay, and here what we are saying, we will write this is special command, IP OSPF network, then point to multipoint. So IP OSPF network, press question mark. We have here option, if we want to do broadcast we will use this one, if we want to do non-broadcast we will use this one, if we want to use point to point we will use this one, point to multipoint if we want to do point to point we will use this one. So which one we want to do? We want to do point to multipoint, so we will write this one, point to multipoint, so this one. So I will write this one. After that we will configure the OSPF. This is a normal method to configure the OSPF. So I will configure the OSPF. So this one done for the R1. As we discussed here in our table, we told how many types of network we have here. If you see this one, broadcast, non-broadcast, point to multipoint, non-broadcast, point to point. So we can do that all configuration here also by selecting which one we want to do. Okay, so now we will take the R2 also. R2 configuration I will take and I will paste this in the R2. I will paste in the R2 and then I will take the configuration in the R3. I will paste the configuration in the R3 and we need to verify that one. What we need to verify? Same thing, show IP OSPF. Let me show you here. We configure and we paste here. Now we need to check. What we need to check? We need to check show IP OSPF interface. Which interface? S3/0 for R1, right? This one we check. Which type of network? Point to multipoint. If you see in our notes what we told, this one when we are doing here non-broadcast, after that we told point to multipoint. This is point to multipoint. So what we told, this is a point to multipoint. So if we see here what we have, point to multipoint. And what we told here, we will have the hello and dead timer will be 3120. This one 3120. We don't have the DR/BDR, so now we can check. We will not have the DR/BDR here. Okay, we don't have the DR/BDR here. We will check here, we will have somewhere, but we don't have DR/BDR. And what else we can check? We can write this command. We can write show IP OSPF neighbor, and when we check we have the neighbor. As we told, neighbor will be discovered automatically, but we don't have the DR/BDR. DR/BDR is not there here, but neighbor we have here. Okay, if you want to check here, same thing we can check here. We will write here show IP OSPF neighbor. If you see, we have the neighbor here, but we don't have the DR/BDR. Okay, so here what we told, neighbor may be configured automatically depending upon the command which we use, and we told we don't have the DR/BDR. So we verify this one. So this is a point to multipoint. So now after that what we will do, we will configure the point to point. Okay, so let me stop this.